stadiums in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going.
Hey, Zach, I'm playing that boy Kiki, boy. Had to do it to him just then, you feel me? Yeah, I swear to God, I don't know how we even matched up with each other. It's the road to college football playoffs. We between Heisman and All-American.
Deep in the end zone, it's Smith. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. They'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get...
Makes the grab in their space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back.
I'm about to say, I ain't losing no damn D. I beat the dog shit out of D.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Now here's Sayed. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Fourth down, Sayed. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll
play ball.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Throwing more. Stepping to the right. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you
Damn,
make sure
JB.
he doesn't make it.
Hey. Go. You better go past nigga JB how he talking.
Guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Moore with the play fake. Throwing right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Yeah, and the QB never wants to miss inside on an out route, right? You got to throw it to the sidelines. Don't let anybody undercut that, go make a big play. And he did. He put it outside, put it on the money. I think the receiver needs to do a little better job. They got to secure that catch. He was open enough to make that play.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. More to the air again. Back's got it on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's Hill. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oregon.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Moore. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. Using his feet. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Why it's not out of bounds?
Just enough time to get off one more snap. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll.
Bro, why that shit would not let me pick it, bro? What?
The Ducks will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the return, it's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Saying. It's enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Hits inside. It's Jackson. Gets away from one. Finds room. Sprinting away. What a play.
You good, bro? You good?
I'm
used to that shit.
At the 17. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Throwing. Say it. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Rush is on. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It is loud in here as they try to help them get a stop on 4th down. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Escapes the pressure going right. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play.
Man, they gave him first and goal.
Mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home. It's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Driving forward, it's Jackson. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Here's Julian saying to throw. Rush right in his face.
Okay, baby.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Now after the misfire, it leaves him with 3rd and goal from the 3. Barrels ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeye. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Here's more to throw. Left side is Hill. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Quick give. It's Hill. Breaks into the open. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's that running back vision, man. That's that running back vision, Cole.
You know they love their trap at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he has open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed and running back.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Say it. Under pressure. Snatches it on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Buckeyes are in the hurry up. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats and what has been a tight ball game. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tempo and overdrive.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
A shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete.
He told us that he was about to.
Heartbreaker this late in the game.
Shit.
Like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who
Ain't
we are
ducking
as an
no
offense, so it's
smoke.
okay to be aggressive, but I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
Dante Moore. They get to him as he throws.
Might have been a touchdown on my boy.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Out wide left, it's Roberts. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
2nd and long here. Here's Sayin to throw. They're all over it. And they got it.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that, getting after him.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Sayin throws to the wideout. Left side is Smith. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
To the air, it's Ncaa27. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And talk about stepping up at a huge moment of the game. This guy's been relatively quiet throughout the game, but here in a 2-minute situation, he makes arguably the biggest play of the game so far for his offense. Nice job.
The run inside. It's Jackson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Right side, it's Smith. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
You know, in a 2-minute situation like this, you've got to find your best players on the field. When you've got one of the best wide receivers in the game, that's the guy that you need to be throwing to as often as possible in a 2-minute situation late trailing.
On the move. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Ncaa27. Look out. There he goes. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. In the red area, it's Jackson. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa27. Here comes the heat. Unloads in the nick of time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Throwing, Ncaa27. Touchdown, Ohio State. Into the end zone for 6.
How about the offense in that situation to come up so big? The place is going bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute. And you just put 6 on the board and have a chance to kick this PAT and tie the game.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Keeps it moving. It's Davison. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about
out which of these two teams is the most mature? Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play
I got you.
defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on 4th down here in overtime. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. More to throw for it on 4th down. Looking left. If he houses this, it's ball game.